The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
The Wake Up Crew. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
And we welcome you back.
Welcome back.
It's April 10th,
Welcome back.
episode 1886. And the next day out of school is Tuesday, May 5th for students.
Where you been?
Get to usher in the rest of the school year, which is going to be about over by the time May 5th gets here. It's election day, so get out and vote.
Welcome back.
Okay, whatever.
That's kind of, it brings you on your PTSD too, doesn't it?
It does. 7 Brew is all about fast, friendly service and incredible flavor. Did you know any of their 7 originals can be made sugar-free? Support from me.
I know. Yeah, you can't
But
have
if it's got caffeine in it, yeah.
Well, you can get it without caffeine.
Grab a sugar-free Smooth 7 in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or their new Laverne location. All the coffee places do this. I know 7 Brew does. They have somebody outside, getting your order, and by the time you get up to the front, it's pretty much done.
Ready to go.
No wait, and you pay right there.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about that kind of situation is sometimes I like to look at the menu for a minute, and like Wendy's does it too.
Yeah.
And they don't give you a chance to look at the menu. You better know what you want when you get, kind of take your order.
Well, if they say that, I say, hold on a minute.
Oh, let me back up my car and look at the menu I just went by. Yeah.
My Wendy's, it's automated.
What does that mean?
Memorial.
What does that mean? You're going to throw some new technology at me. What do you mean?
No, we did a
automated?
story about this several months ago. But,
Oh, really? I didn't see the story.
well, we talked about it.
No, I didn't. I forgot it. I'm old. I can't remember.
Well,
3 months ago.
calm down, man.
Oh, I calmed down after your little hissy fit you had yesterday. You had a hissy fit.
Nobody calls me little, buddy. No, you go up and it's AI that's taking your order. It's not a real person.
Right.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
At the Wendy's, so I don't have people come out at Wendy's or whatever. It's you drive up and
I'm talking about Chick-fil-A.
oh, I thought you said Wendy's.
I may have, but obviously.
Chick-fil-A, I get that.
But they come out, and then, you put your little card in. But I do have trouble looking at the menu when they do that. I've never told them, oh, wait just a minute. I haven't done that. Maybe they would let me look at it. You guess?
They do have a menu, a little card with them that they can give you.
Oh, okay.
It is kind of annoying there, though.
Good to know. I mean, it's just a different situation. It really is. But,
I mean, maybe I want the one with cheese and lettuce on it. That time.
Right. What do you think it takes? How long do you think it takes on average to go into Wendy's on a pretty busy, say, lunch hour? How long does it take for you to get through the line? What would you think it would be?
Now, Chick-fil-A?
Not near as fast, not near as slow as you think it would be, right?
Yeah, but it keeps me from going.
Really? You
Yeah,
just seeing it, just seeing the crowd out there.
If there's a line, I'm not getting in it, generally.
Well, Karen Custard on
yes, always a line.
You have to park on the side of the road,
I know.
and that makes me uncomfortable. I mean,
as many wrecks as they've had out there.
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable.
But there is always a line at Karen's Custard.
You know why?
Well, it's custard.
Their food is really good.
Yeah.
And it's cooked there. That's why there's a line. I mean, they cook it. The fries are always hot. They have really delicious hamburgers. Kind of like the way we used to get them back in the 60s, 70s, back in those days.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember them, unfortunately.
No. But we did a throwback on hamburgers one time, and we were talking about how good like Burger Chef was. And some of these that have closed down. You liked Judy's Burgers.
That's the first food outside of eating at home that I ever remember as a kid.
You'll always
Judy's.
have a fond memory of Judy's. Judy's was really good.
Mm-hmm.
we were coming back from our road trip in Kentucky football with Riverdale,
Oh yeah,
and I saw Jerry's restaurant.
I
'Cause
remember
we used
that.
to have
yeah.
a Jerry's across. It was on Church Street, and I go, wow. Anyway, you know what today is?
Yeah.
It's Friday. Let them take us out, I guess. Can we do that?
Yeah,
Maybe not.
Probably not.
Okay, so we can't do the song.
I can do that. You can do the song after, and we're running out of time.
Well,
friend.
couldn't we just say it's fine to leave Friday, and that was it? Couldn't you have done that?
No.
Okay, that's just pure meanness. We'll be back 6:17.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 80 degrees. Wind southwesterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, light winds, lows drop to 52. Saturday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the low 80s. And then Saturday night, mostly clear with lows falling back to 55. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 46.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
She wrote this letter and gave it to my dad to have the minister to read at the funeral. It was very healing for the kids, even for the grandkids.
Let the Murfreesboro Funeral Home help your family when experiencing loss of a loved one.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread, jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks, flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to boundless seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and we're the proud sponsor of election year 2026 on WGNS. And don't forget, never, ever vote on an empty stomach.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Visit Toots.com to order online, for delivery, pickup, or check out our new merch. Toots.com.
Hi, this is Jack Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
Looking for a lift kit for your truck or Jeep and need the right experts to install it? Look no further than Tire World in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
It was a close one at Madison Square Garden between the Knicks and the Celtics.
Brunson right wing, crossover, finds Hart left wing, another three. Another make! Josh Hart with the dagger. 15 seconds left, they lead by 6. And this place is going berserk.
You heard it all on the Knicks radio network. They defeated the Celtics 112-106. Hart ended with 26 points. The Rockets have won 8 in a row after taking down the 76ers 113-102. Kevin Durant, 29 points. LeBron James had 26 points and 11 assists as the Lakers outscored the Warriors 119-103. In men's college hoops, Michigan and star point guard Elliot Cadeau have agreed to a deal for him to return for his senior year. In the NHL, the Penguins have clinched a spot in the Stanley Cup playoffs after defeating the Devils 5-2, and the Avalanche have claimed the President's Trophy after topping the Flames 3-1.
The Wake Up Crew, fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
21 after the hour here on the Wake Up Crew. John and Brian with you, and be careful going around driving around town. Just be careful. You know, you never know. So, wow.
Yeah, you never know.
When's the last time Well, I'll wait. I'll wait and ask that question later.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because we've got other things to do here on this this time.
Yeah.
We got to do our Friday song because I forgot it. Here we go.
You didn't really forget. We just ran out of time.
Yeah, you just
unfortunately.
told me I couldn't do it.
It's finally Friday. Forget the working blues and let your good times roll. It's Friday. Friday. It's the end of the week. Time to break. Been working real hard, losing sleep. Collect my pay. Time to play. Let's all say, hey! It's Friday.
And it's Friday here on the Wake Up Crew, and we are powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Don't miss the 25th annual Rutherford County Earth Day celebration on Saturday, April 18th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the square. MTE will provide free hot dogs and popcorn, plus the electric griddle food truck will be serving up free gourmet grilled cheese. Ooh. So you can get lunch there, basically. Enjoy free food and fun on April 18th. The details at rcearthday.com. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be good.
You're going to go get a hot dog?
I'm going to get a grilled cheese. I love grilled cheese. And this is gourmet grilled cheese. It's not just any grilled cheese.
Oh, yeah.
It's gourmet. So.
It's not just takeout. It's DiGiorno's. That's not how it goes. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that.
You like DiGiorno's?
Not really.
Oh, I think it's one of the better ones.
It is one of the better ones.
But, you know, it's people talk about that, but why would you go buy frozen pizza when you can get one from, you know, pretty reasonable?
That's why the place, well, I'll just say it, Papa Murphy's. I don't understand Papa Murphy's.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they're going to make it and whatever, and it's fresh pizza, but then I got to take it home and cook it? Are you kidding me?
Well, it's pretty popular.
I know it is.
Got places everywhere.
Yeah.
And it is good pizza.
It is good.
Yeah, but I agree with you in a way. Patty Oser is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for her dedication to protecting local students and improving campus security. Patty's going to get a free drink of choice from 7th Brew Drive-Thru Coffee, our friends over there in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. And don't forget, this Good Neighbor recognition is brought to you by SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, nationally known, and they love celebrating the everyday people who go above and beyond for the rest of us.
Help us honor those deserving people right here in our community. You can text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or head to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor to get those in. Don't forget your birthdays and anniversaries for today, too. All right, here we go. Today's holiday is National Cinnamon Croissant Day.
The residents at Stones River Manor love the activities and the environment.
They have everything. They have exercise class. The activity center has the Bible study that I like very much. Everyone is so friendly. They really want to make you happy here.
Stones River Manor, serving the community since 1977.
And you have the little thing around your neck that you can press a button if you need help right away. I feel very safe here.
Stones River Manor in Murfreesboro, near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
Here's Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
We have treatments for the skin of your face. So not only do we want you to see young, we want you to look younger too and get rid of a lot of that sun damage.
Dr. Craig McCabe, the eye doctor you hear on the radio.
Maybe you've got dark spots, acne, rosacea, even wrinkles. We can now treat.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. One person is in custody as authorities investigate a death in Murfreesboro. Police say officers responded to a reported incident on Tennell Court Thursday, while a suspect was later arrested by the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office at a home on Steelson Court. Investigators have not released details about what led to the death, but say there is no ongoing threat to the community. The case remains under investigation. The University of Tennessee is hitting the gas with a brand new student racing team set to debut in collegiate competition. Rocky Top Racing, founded by student Jacob Mink, will compete in the Collegiate Racing Series, launching its first season this summer. Mink says the program began as an idea to bring wheel-to-wheel racing to campus. The team offers hands-on experience in engineering, marketing, and communications, with support from NASCAR drivers. UT will race 9 events starting July 31st in Georgia.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
A new report is ranking the effectiveness of Tennessee lawmakers. The Center for Effective Lawmaking released its state legislative effectiveness scores, measuring how successfully legislators advanced bills during the 113th General Assembly. Among top performers, Republicans included William Lamberth, John Reagan, and Clark Boyd, while leading Democrats were Antonio Parkinson, Bob Freeman, and G.A. Hardaway. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
27 minutes after 6 o'clock here on a Friday, and we're going to play a little game today. Wouldn't really call it trivia, but we're going to play a little game. It's called How Well Do You Know Me?
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to give you a question.
Okay.
And in my mind, I'm gonna write the answer down, or at least have it in my head.
Okay.
And you're gonna guess what you think my answer is gonna be. And what your job is to do is to keep score of how well you do on this. Okay.
Okay.
So get a mark for every one you miss, and for every one you get right. So put right or wrong. I'm gonna make sure you follow the directions correctly.
Got it.
And I know this is not much fun for you people at home, but you can do this at home.
Maybe you know John.
Maybe you know me. All right. We're going to see how well Brian knows John. What is my favorite season of the year?
I'm going to say the fall.
Okay, that's right.
Perfect. Let's see. Where's it at? Where's my little... Here we go. Okay.
What's my favorite thing about summer?
The beach.
Okay. That's good. These are too easy. If I could live in any other city or town, where would it be?
You wouldn't. You don't want to live anywhere else. But I would think Manchester.
Oh, well, I think I was thinking a little broader. So I was going to say Atlanta, on the outskirts of Atlanta where the Braves play.
Mm-hmm.
But if Nashville gets a team, I guess I could stay right here. But Manchester would be a very good one. So give yourself a right answer. That's okay.
Okay.
I think I've said that before.
I really thought originally it would be, I don't want to live anywhere else.
What is something I want to be better at? Be careful here.
You want to be better at handwriting when your hand numbness goes away.
Okay, that's wrong. Okay, yeah, but you're copping out on that one.
What do you want to be better
at?
I
mean, once I get better with it, I won't care anymore.
I know, but you care now. You want your hand to get better.
It's a stipulation. Okay, go ahead. I don't know. Give your right answer. It's okay.
Would it be right?
I guess. Yeah, it would be right. I want to be able to write better when I get my hand better.
That's why you had the surgery. Yeah. I could be right or wrong. I mean, you choose.
Okay. If I could speak another language, what would it be? Now, give me just a second. If I could speak another language, what would it be? Okay.
French.
Oh. Spanish.
I was going to say Spanish.
Yeah.
I should have gone with my gut.
First answer is always usually the right one. Who is my favorite celebrity?
Celebrity.
Okay.
Danica Keller.
Wow, you're good.
Is that right?
Yeah. Okay. And how many people have Danica McKellar at the top of their celebrity list? Okay, that one won't apply. I can't use that one. What do I wish I had in my home? Let's talk about like art and that kind of semblance, or something in the room, an object that you would want in the room.
A larger TV.
That's good. I can give you that. Yeah, I would like to have a little bit larger. That wasn't really my first choice, but it was close enough.
Well, you said art, and I don't know art.
Okay, nor do you care. What is my least favorite household chore?
Feeding the dog.
No.
Okay.
It would be washing dishes.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Who is my favorite superhero?
Oh, and this is easy. Superman.
That's correct. Close by Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Then Daredevil, in that order. What's my favorite drink? Oh, you got this one. See me drink it 1,000 times.
I've seen you drink mango water a lot, but I'm going to go with...
What's my go-to?
Caffeine-free Diet Mountain or Diet Sundrop.
That's correct. They're $40 a case now. I mean, for a 6-pack on can't find them in any stores. That's a shame.
Even at Publix anymore, right?
No. Well, I never could get them at Publix. It was Kroger. I could count on, but then no. I guess not enough people liked it or cared about it.
I don't know.
Being caffeine free, people like you that just absorb caffeine like it's coming out crazy.
I just drink water all the time.
Yeah, but I've seen you in your heyday. There was a lot of.
Yeah.
What's my favorite restaurant? This could be wrong.
Emma's Country Buffet.
Good Lord, you've got great. Yeah, that's right. Emma's Family Buffet in Manchester. We've got time for one more, I think. What would I want an unlimited supply of?
Wow. Where to go with this one? I don't know. I'll just go with money.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That would cover everybody. I guess we got time for one more. If I open a store, what would I sell? What kind of store would I open up, you think, that I would be good at?
Well, you've had experience with selling TVs, so I'll say a TV shop.
Oh, you're close. You're close. I would like to have a record store, like an old antique records and stuff.
Yeah.
But you were very, very close, so you don't have to put it down as wrong. It was close. That's going to do it.
11-2 then.
You know me very well.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 80 degrees. Wind southwesterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, light winds, lows drop to 52. Saturday, lots more sunshine, highs warm into the low 80s. And then Saturday night, mostly clear with lows falling back to 55. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 46.
Good morning. We're watching the interstate slow down here. I'm not sure if a wreck just occurred out here in Robertson County, but it's slow, 24 westbound, just past Pleasant View through that stretch of Robertson County like you're headed towards Clarksville. Already heavy at times, 65 south here at Trinity Lane. It's loading up now with more volume than it was in the last 15-20 minutes trying to get out of the Mount Juliet area right now westbound. On I-40 headed on over into Hermitage. Prince's Hot Chicken now has grilled chicken on the menu. It is delicious. Order online this weekend. You'll be glad you did. princeshotchicken.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
I've got pests, bees, buzzing rodents running all through my house. Ants chewing wood, and look, there's a mouse. I'm overrun with pests. pests, but you're gonna be sure, safe and secure. It's the last rites for those pests. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated. Call us today. 893-7111.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
There's a free grief support group meeting every Wednesday morning at 10 at the St. Clair Senior Center here in Murfreesboro. Some people really need and benefit from a grief support session, and this one's absolutely free. That's every Wednesday morning at 10 at the St. Clair Senior Center. That's at 325 St. Clair Street in Murfreesboro. Wednesday mornings at 10. The 29th Annual Legacy of Lights Gala at Middle Tennessee Christian School is Friday, April 17th. That's not this week, but the next week. Jeff Foxworthy is the featured guest. You'll be laughing the night away. That's Friday, April 17th at Middle Tennessee Christian School. Give them a call for more information. Remember, the Red Cross is critically low on blood. Please give the gift of life. Phone 800-RED-CROSS and make an appointment that fits your schedule. Get with the Red Cross. Don't forget, early voting starts next week, April 15th through the 30th. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
This is Shirley Lay inviting you to come and visit us at Adams Place. Well, you don't have to clean your room. Come for the good food. There's not much I don't like at Adams Place. Oh, I just like it all. But I've usually got my head in the book. We got a library here. Come join us at Adams Place.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place, on Memorial across from Walmart.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Why is Ken Halliburton endorsing Clarissa Smith for School Board Zone 4?
With respects to the school board, she will push for what she believes in. That's what I like about her. Her professional life has been rooted in service, accountability, problem solving, and always focused on doing right for the students and families.
I'm Clarissa Smith, humbly asking you for your vote for School Board Zone 4.
Paid for by Friends of Clarissa Smith, School Board Zone 4. Clarissa Smith, Treasurer.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
Don't forget to listen to us on FM 101.9, 100.5 at AM 1450, and you can stream us anytime, anywhere with one link at WGNSradio.com/live. And also, you can watch Big G TV on various platforms like YouTube and Facebook. I always usually find YouTube when I'm at home, you know. Live.
Oh, yeah.
And you just type in WGNS Radio. That's all I do, and boom, there it is. All the stuff. 400 Rutherford issues.
Lots of good
a lot
stuff
of a lot of round table,
Mhm.
and all of our sports. Anything we do in sports, pretty much, it's there. You've got a dad joke of the day, which I don't think it's on Big G TV, but it should be because it's that good. Yeah,
should be. Should be.
Got a 4 yesterday.
What do you call a man in debt?
I don't know what.
Owen.
Just don't. Oh, One of these days I'm going to do all that laughing. I'm going to give you a 1. But I'm not. Today I'm giving you a 5.
Really?
What a way to finish out the week. I think it's just the way you said Owen.
Owen?
Yeah. Don't read it again. No, I don't have time. But anyway, that was good. 6:41.
CBS News Brief. Negotiators for the U.S. and Iran are getting set for meetings aimed at ending the war. CBS's Jared Hill.
Today, Vice President J.D. Vance heads to Pakistan ahead of long-term peace talks with Iran, though the short-term ceasefire appears to be as fragile as ever.
Most oil shipments still not getting through the Strait of Hormuz. First Lady Melania Trump holds a surprise news conference to talk about convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
Give these victims their opportunity to testify under oath.
She denies she had any ties to Epstein. The president says he didn't know anything about his wife was going to say. The Artemis II crew set to return home later today after a historic mission around the moon. CBS's Mark Strassman's at Johnson Space Center in Houston.
Integrity, this crew's Orion capsule will hit Earth's atmosphere and drop 76 miles into the Pacific.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A major change is coming from Washington that will impact young men across Rutherford County. Under a new rule included in the 2026 National Defense Authorization Act, eligible males from 18 to 25 will soon be automatically registered for the Selective Service. The update, set to take effect in December, replaces the long-standing self-registration system. Federal officials emphasize this does not signal a return to the draft, but instead modernizes records keeping, using existing data like driver's licenses and Social Security records. Local schools and Middle Tennessee State University are already preparing to educate students, with Rutherford County high schools expected to roll out guidance this fall. At the same time, new data shows that Rutherford County's workforce remains strong, even as unemployment edges slightly higher to 2.9% in January. Murfreesboro held steady at 3% compared to last year, while Smyrna saw a modest increase to 3%. Despite these small upticks, Rutherford County continues to rank among Tennessee's top-performing areas, reflecting a stable local economy with continued population growth and business expansion, helping to support job opportunities across the county. Statewide, most counties are still below 5% unemployment, and Tennessee's overall rate remains lower than the national average. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick, digestible format, but more than just the headlines, check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors. We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Play an old guitar from 1:30. Trying to make a living while everybody else is having fun.
Don't just go to any barber. Go to the singing barber, Charlie Pitts. Get a great haircut and entertainment too. That's Charlie Pitts, 2528 Las Casas Pike. Phone 615-785-0966. That's Charlie Pitts.
Mercy.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
I'm a big fan of auctions. Get instant sale, no contingencies.
That means the sale of your property won't depend on an inspection, financing, or appraisals. Visit parksauction.com.
Hello, this is Emily Messier, and I am a resident at Adams Place Assisted Living. And I came to be here because my husband died, and I live out in Las Casas, and it was too much for me to be taken care of all by myself. The children felt this was a good place for me to be.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place, on Memorial across from Walmart.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. Authorities in White County say human remains found earlier this week have been identified as a missing man. Investigators were called Sunday after a resident discovered what appeared to be a skull in a wooded area off Crossville Highway near Bon Air. Multiple agencies recovered additional bones. Officials confirmed Thursday the remains belonged to Michael Andrew Fustel, missing since June 2023. A bill increasing state oversight of Tennessee's tourism development zones is now headed to the governor. Lawmakers say the measure protects jobs and the state's $2 billion investment by setting rules on safety, sanitation, and public access. It also expands authority for the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Critics argue it's government overreach that takes power from local communities. The governor can sign the bill or let it become law without a signature.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The University of Tennessee is hitting the gas with a brand new student racing team set to debut in collegiate competition. Rocky Top Racing, founded by student Jacob Mink, will compete in the Collegiate Racing Series, launching its first season this summer. Mink says the program began as an idea to bring wheel-to-wheel racing to campus. The team offers hands-on experience in engineering, marketing, and communications, with support from NASCAR drivers. UT will race 9 events starting July 31st in Georgia. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
And welcome back to the Wake Up Crew. Our time is 6:48. And I was just looking at my phone during the break between the last commercial break.
Mm-hmm.
And
what'd you find out?
Do you ever see those AI things where they show a person and then they show how he died, or like they show a picture of him dead, or what he looks like now, then and now?
Yeah, I've seen it like TV shows, and they bring the actors through. And
yeah, I have a real problem with some of that. Number one, the actors, half of these that they put out there, they don't look like the actor.
No.
And why does that happen? Do you know? I mean, why?
It's just AI doesn't do a good job, or it's not a good picture. I mean, what they're doing is they're aging that person
right
through the AI, so they're using a picture of them like if they were in the TV show.
Yeah, but my problem is the first picture doesn't look right.
No,
it's like unrecognizable. They did one on the rifleman, and the only one that looked like himself when he died or when he was there was Chuck Connors. He looked like, but Micah, the sheriff, he didn't look like. So
the reason for that is the more pictures of the actor that are there, AI can search through and see pictures and make that of them.
So if they're not a big star,
right,
like a support player, that kind of thing,
there's not enough for Micah, for instance, from that show. There probably aren't a lot of him, especially if Micah was young or at that age.
Well, he was really old.
Okay.
He was older.
Well, maybe there just aren't enough photos out there in internet land of that person.
Yeah, or good photos. I mean, he was an older actor, kind of thing. But Johnny Crawford, as far as I know, he had hair when he died, but this one didn't show it. So
Well, but they don't even show them when they died. If they had passed away, it'll show the year, and then it'll show them with angel wings.
Yeah, I don't like the angel wings either.
It's weird.
I just don't. I mean, they can just put rest in peace or something underneath them. Some of them do that, which I like. Okay.
So much stuff out there. All of this AI stuff. There's so much of that crap or stuff. You don't know what's real anymore, and people are just generating stuff to put it out there, and it just I don't know.
There are some that are using it and making it. It'll say, Chat GPT will make a song, and they'll put it on with AI, and they've become hits.
Yeah,
and they're real worried about that. The music industry's real worried about that.
Well, every industry's worried in some form or fashion about AI. You know, I've been doing a lot of work to enter some categories for TAB, and one of the things that you have to disclose now is if AI was used in any part of that stuff.
Shame.
I mean, it's in every industry for sure now.
Let's do some birthdays. I know they're real for sure.
Anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
Okay. In 1915, Harry Morgan, American actor, was in December Bride. He was in MASH and Dragnet. I think he'd be like 95 when he died. I think that's right.
Wow.
1921, Sheb Woolley, American vocalist, and born in Eric, Oklahoma, but he had a big hit with the Purple People Eater.
It was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me.
In 1936, John Madden was born. Of course, he was a Hall of Fame coach and a great broadcaster for Fox, ABC, NBC, CBS.
Worked for all of them.
After him. Yeah, has a game after him.
Yeah.
You know. In 1951, Steven Seagal, an American actor, Hard to Kill and Above the Law, those movies. 1984, Mandy Moore, American singer.
They say time will tell, but I think he likes to.
And in 1992, Daisy Ridley, an English actress, she played in the Star Wars, The Force Awakens. And here's some birthdays along our little old town here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's today, Cindy Jones, Ryan Bartlett, Dorothy Williams, Tom Tyndall, Chuck Bloor, and Emmett Rigsby. Emmett's got a birthday today. He shot 291 in the last archery thing.
Oh,
it's pretty good.
It is good.
Mary Lee McDonald has one tomorrow. Jason Bennett, Jeremy Bird, Jamie Wallach, and Patsy Baker.
If you want to add to our list, you can do that by calling or texting 615-893-1450. Join us on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club today.
It's time for Today in History.
In 1849, safety pin was patented by Walter Hunt, sold rights for $400. I know you've used a safety pin before.
I do.
Yeah. 1912, RMS the Titanic set sail from Southampton for her maiden and final voyage. In 1913, President Woodrow Wilson throws out the first ball. Senators beat the Yankees 2-1. I think he might have been the first president to do that.
I think so.
Jackie Robinson becomes the first black player of the 20th century to sign an MLB contract in 1947. In 1962, 52,000 fans attend the first Major League game at Dodger Stadium. And in 2014, finally, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, directed by Mark Webb, starring Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone, premieres in London. And that's going to do it. 6:55. We're going to take that last look at the weather for you.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 80 degrees. Wind southwesterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, light winds, lows drop to 52. Saturday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the low 80s. And then Saturday night, mostly clear with lows falling back to 55. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 46.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. If you've recently changed your phone number or email, make sure you update your details at MTE.com. It's the best way for MTE to reach you quickly with important outage updates.
Good morning. Right now, the biggest slowdown that we see out here in Middle Tennessee is as you head towards Clarksville through Pleasant View right now. It's just crawling up through there in Robertson County. That's around the 19-mile marker as they work that accident in the westbound lanes of 24. Again, if you're headed towards Clarksville, it's going to slow on you pretty good there around the 19-mile marker. It's building pretty good now. 40 as you come out of the Mount Juliet area, out of Wilson County, in general pushing into Hermitage. Hey, STR Towing and Recovery says call them 24/7 if you need their help. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Hi, this is Wanda Mills, and I'm here to invite you to come and visit Adam's Place. The room is always cleaned once a week. The bed is changed. So many people do tend to want to just hibernate. I go to things here that I wouldn't go anywhere else. We always go to eat, and that's a good time to socialize with other people.
I'd love to give you a tour of Adam's Place on Memorial across from
This is the CBS Entertainment Report. Broadway's big night will switch it up a bit. Pink will host the Tony Awards this year here in New York. Kind of a big deal since traditionally it's hosted by a Broadway star. We'll see what she brings to the table on June 7th. And Michael Longoria played the role of Frankie Valli in Jersey Boys on Broadway for years. His new album, Catch a Wave, pays tribute to the Beach Boys and the songs of Brian Wilson.
I hope that these songs reaches somebody who has no idea who the Beach Boys are. They feel something so strong, they're connected to Brian.
That's available now on streaming for CBS Entertainment. I'm Matt Wolf.
Hey, it's CBS News business analyst and certified financial planner Jill Schlesinger. Follow and listen to Money Watch with Jill Schlesinger on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's 6:58 here on the Wake Up Crew, and congratulations to Patty Oser today SRM's Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day, for her dedication to protecting local students and improving campus security. That's right. Patty's going to get a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. And this Good Neighbor recognition is brought to you by SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, nationally known, and they love celebrating the everyday people who go above and beyond for the rest of us.
Help is honored deserving people right here in our community. Text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or just head to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor. Those are the two easy ways to get in those Good Neighbor nominations to us. Also, don't forget birthdays, anniversaries. The number is 615-893-1450. Join us on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club here on this Friday.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
U.S. and Iran set for peace talks.
Vice President Vance is set to sit down with Iranian officials this weekend.
First Lady denies ties to late sex offender.
I never been friends with Epstein.
Artemis crew prepares to come home.
It's 13 minutes of things that have to go right.
Good morning. I'm Christopher Cruz with the CBS World News Roundup. We begin with the high-stakes talks to try to end the U.S. and Israeli war with Iran. Vice President J.D. Vance will join the negotiations, which are scheduled to take place in Pakistan tomorrow. CBS's Nancy Cordes says negotiators will have to try to bridge the big differences over the Strait of Hormuz, which is still not fully reopened despite President Trump's demands.
Strait of Hormuz is open.
That was Iran's deputy foreign minister insisting that ships can now coordinate with Iran's military to safely travel through the Strait of Hormuz for the first time in 6 weeks. But the numbers tell a different story. Only 3 oil tankers braved the narrow waterway Thursday, and at least one was Iranian. President Trump posting last night, that is not the agreement we have. The Iranians said this was not in the agreement. Another day of Israeli strikes on Hezbollah targets in Lebanon, despite Trump's claim that Israel's prime minister had agreed to go, quote, low-key a little bit on the bombings. Iran's president said the strikes in Lebanon, quote, will render negotiations meaningless. Our fingers remain on the trigger.
Turning back to the White House, and a surprise statement by First Lady Melania Trump. Standing alone behind a White House lectern, she denounced what she called lies about her and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The president says he had no idea she would do this. So why did she speak out now? CBS's Caitlin Huey-Burns is at the White House.
The First Lady forcefully pushed back on what she called fake images and statements appearing to connect her to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
The lies linking me with the disgraceful Jeffrey Epstein need to end today.
But it's unclear why she chose yesterday to speak out. Even President Trump said he did not know anything about what his wife was going to say.
To be clear, I never had a relationship with Epstein or his accomplice, Maxwell.
But the First Lady did confirm she corresponded with his co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell. In an email released by the Justice Department in January as part of the Epstein files, she asked, "How was Palm Beach? I cannot wait to go down. Give me a call when you're back in New York." And despite photos from the early 2000s of the Trumps with Epstein and Maxwell, the First Lady said they only overlapped in social circles.
The Artemis II mission to the moon will conclude tonight when the 4-astronaut crew splashes down in the Pacific. But they're not home yet. CBS's Mark Strassman says one of the most dangerous parts of the mission is still ahead of them.
Artemis II's translunar thrill ride will come to a splashy finale. Integrity, this crew's Orion capsule, will hit Earth's atmosphere and drop 76 miles into the Pacific.
I'm going to tell you, it's 13 minutes of things that have to go right.
Especially the capsule's heat shield. Integrity will streak into Earth's upper atmosphere at 24,000 miles per hour. It will lose all radio communication for 6 minutes. Temperatures could hit 5,000 degrees. Without a functioning heat shield, no crew could survive.
When you saw the cracks of the chunks, what was going through your mind? We've got to understand what happened, and we've got to make tough decisions about how to address it.
Victor Glover's talking about the unpiloted Artemis I mission in 2022. Engineers later found holes and cracks pocking the shield's outer char layer.
NASA decided to keep the same heat shield, but modify the trajectory of the capsule's return. They're confident it's the right fix.
A federal judge has rejected the Pentagon's latest moves to restrict reporters.
The judge declared a new rule barring journalists from seeking confidential information from government sources was essentially unconstitutional. The Pentagon had adopted that revised policy last month after the same judge ruled its earlier press policy was unconstitutional. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has been trying to limit reporters' access to the Pentagon. He closed their designated workspace and declared more parts of the complex off limits to them. A Pentagon spokesman says it will appeal this latest ruling. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
It's 4 minutes after the hour.
The stars shine brighter on CBS Morning.
This is a slam dunk.
So cute.
Gail came in singing for me today.
On CBS Mornings.
Larry used to come over to watch the games. After his wife passed, he started drinking. A lot. Larry just stayed to himself. Angry. He started acting differently. I wasn't going to pretend I didn't see him unraveling. Larry had guns around, and I didn't want anything bad to happen. So I contacted the local authorities for help. It was a tough call. Together, we pressed pause. Our local authorities filed a firearm restraining order to temporarily remove the guns. Larry had time to get help, and later, he got his guns back. It wasn't easy, but we're a community. We keep our neighbors and ourselves from harm.
By temporarily removing a gun, a firearm restraining order gives a person in crisis time to heal. Learn more at illinois.gov/pause to heal. Brought to you by the Illinois Department of Public Health, Brady, and the Ad Council.
Ukraine's experience using drones against Russian invaders is being used to help Persian Gulf nations defend against Iran's drone attacks.
Iran is fighting a drone war with deadly, unmanned, and inexpensive remote-controlled weapon systems that are transforming war. But Ukraine's President Zelensky said his forces have actively helped Persian Gulf nations shoot down Iran's drones, and they're using Ukraine-produced low-cost interceptor drones battle-tested against Russia, which uses the same Shahed drones as Iran. Zelensky didn't specify which countries Ukraine has helped. Michael Toscano, CBS News, Washington.
The first round of the Masters has ended in a tie for the lead. Last year's champion Rory McIlroy and Sam Burns are at 5 under par 67. McIlroy tells ESPN he thinks he's gotten off to a solid start.
I used my head and I got up and down when I needed to. I didn't compound mistakes, and that's just a learning curve that you have to go through around here, and I did it well today.
Coachella kicks off today at the Empire Polo Club in Indio, California. This is the first of 2 weekends packed with music and more.
More than 100,000 people make the trek to the desert for Coachella this weekend and next weekend to camp, see art installations, and a lot of musical acts. Headliners include Sabrina Carpenter.
Baby, what's mine is now yours.
There's also Justin Bieber, Jack White, and Karol G. There are over 150 acts on several stages. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News.
Former President Joe Biden's son is spoiling for a fight, an actual fight, with President Trump's sons.
Former President Biden's son, Hunter, says he's going on the Channel 5 Carnival Tour, and the channel's founder, Andrew Callahan, wants to organize a cage match between Biden and Trump's sons, Eric and Don Jr.
I told him I'd do it, 100% in, if he can pull it off. And if you can't, I'm still coming.
Biden says it seems like a lot of fun, and he thinks there are other surprises in store. The tour begins at the end of the month. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
There's a difference between liking a house and actually getting it. Redfin is built to make up that difference and close the gap between finding and owning the home for you. Redfin agents close twice as many deals as other agents, so when you find a home you love, you're not a step behind when it's time to make an offer. That means less watching great homes disappear and more focus on the ones you'll actually move into and call home. Redfin helps turn saved listings into real addresses. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
Wait, everything on this IHOP value menu is just $6?
I told you it was amazing. A huge plate of pancakes, bacon, and eggs is just $6.
Wow.
There's also French toast, a ham and cheese omelet, and they got a BLT and fries now.
Okay, we're coming here every day.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Feast for just $6 with the IHOP value menu. $7 in some locations, available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Taylor Swift.
That's the latest from CBS News Radio. I'm Steve Kathan. The Wake Up Crew with Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett continues now here on News Radio WGNS.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Brian Barrett here with you at 7:09. You're listening into the Wake Up Crew from WGNS. More fun and information is straight ahead. Speaking of information, we've got to check on traffic and weather together. Brought to you by Toots.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and I'm sitting here with my grandson, Jack, and I never will forget, the first meal he ever had that wasn't a kid's menu item was the
baby back ribs.
That's right, and I couldn't believe it, but I was so proud that he ate ribs and loved them.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Don't forget about our Monday through Friday lunch specials. They're only $6.99. Slide by and you can even pick them up to go.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 80 degrees. Winds southwesterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, light winds, lows drop to 52. Saturday, lots more sunshine. Highs warm into the low 80s. And then Saturday night, mostly clear with lows falling back to 55. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 48.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Good morning. Still creeping along up through the Pleasant View area as you head towards Clarksville as THP wraps up this accident on 24. It's westbound around the 19-mile marker. Again, extra time on 24 if you're headed towards Clarksville. Here's what we're seeing: slow traffic right now, 65 south at Trinity Lane. It's really starting to build coming out of Mount Juliet right now, especially leaving Wilson County here on 40 west, pushing on into Hermitage. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. If you're experiencing any kind of transmission problems, maybe your light came on, just bring it to Amco Transmissions today at 1212 Gallatin Pike in Madison. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Sharing Change has donated now over $12 million to local nonprofits. Find out how your spare change can make a big impact at sharingchange.org.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
Good morning, Rutherford County. News, traffic, weather, and fun every morning with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett. It's the Wake Up Crew on News Radio, WGNS.
Name the TV show.
Sanford and Son.
Correct. John, you have won a brand new car.
Where is it?
Well, you're driving one.
Oh.
Welcome into the Wake Up Crew. Friday, the 10th of April, episode 1886 of The Big Show. And glad you're along with us on a Friday.
It's the end of the week, time to freak. Been working real hard, losing sleep. Collect my pay, time to play. Let's all say, hey! It's Friday.
All right, get ready. A big Friday yell out. Friday.
Friday.
End of the week.
That's a good one.
Yep. Glad you're with us. Brian and John here on the Wake Up Crew. And we are fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Our friends at 7 Brew want to remind you that they're all about fast, friendly service and incredible flavor. Did you know that any of their 7 originals can be made sugar-free? Maybe that sugar-free Smooth 7 in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or their new Laverne location. I haven't had anything that had sugar in it, or they've all been sugar-free at 7 Brew. So check them out. Also, don't forget to check out the Middle Tennessee Electric 25th Annual Earth Day celebration. It is going to be on the square, not tomorrow, but the next Saturday, the 18th of April, 10 until 2. That's on the square. And their Energy Hub trailer will be there. MTEs will. Yep. Interactive efficiency displays. Energy efficiency displays, I should say. Local and organic products. A lot of fun for the whole family on the 18th. RCEarthday.com. where you can find info online. John, a conversation that we've had this week, or some of our conversations, and also the two of us had a chance to talk to Melissa here at the station the other day, and it made me think about this article, How to Declutter When You're Too Sentimental to Throw Things Away.
Yeah.
Are you sentimental with things?
No, I mean, I might be maybe a little bit, but not to clutter my house up. No, I'm very throw it away kind of guy. My organizational, everything has to be organized. I'm a straight line kind of guy, you know. So if that anything interrupts that, then it's gone.
My office really bothers you, doesn't it?
Yes, severely.
Okay.
I'm just being honest. You asked.
Well, I know. I knew it did.
I mean, you're not as bad as some people. You do have some kind of
semblance, you know where everything is.
Yes.
But
there is an organization.
But then there's people that can't find stuff. That's because they've got so much stuff. So yours isn't that, well, no, it's pretty bad, but not to the point that I can't sit in there and you know, spend time in there.
Don't go to Melissa's office, please. One of the tips is find your organizational goals. Sounds basic, but the first and maybe the most important step, knowing why you're organizing your home, is very key. Why are you doing it? Are you clearing things out to sell the home? You're making room for, you know, a baby in the home, or just want to clean things up?
Change sometimes you do it because you want change, and just, you know, you're tired of looking at the same thing. I do it though because I just think a clean look looks better. So now I've left the house this morning. My bed's not made up, and it's driving me crazy right now. I need to go home. I've got stuff out because it was Thursday night and had stuff to do, and got up this morning and just running a little late to get here. So sometimes I'll do that, but pretty much every morning I make up the bed and that kind of thing.
The next, I guess, little tip, by far the hardest belongings to release are those that we inherit from family and friends no longer with us.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with those? You know?
I have found that nobody wants your grandfather's furniture or your great-grandfather or grandmother. They don't want to fool with it. And like my daughter doesn't want anything that my grandfather, I have a couple of items that belong to my grandfather. She doesn't care about keeping them. So I don't know if it's that generation or if it's not stylish, they don't want it. I mean, it needs to be in style.
Yeah.
So and antique dealers, I mean, they'll take them, but you can't sell them as like in house sales. Like when you sell a house and you're going to sell the stuff that's in it,
mm-hmm.
They don't want the big old furniture, you know, like a big bed.
Probably don't have a place for it.
Well, I think in today's world, you probably don't.
Yeah. So of those treasures, it says to display the keepers. Goal is to not give it all away. Identify a few objects that have real significance and put them around the home.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Create a maybe pile. Sometimes it's hard to say yes or no to a memento, so put it in a maybe pile or put it in a bin and organize that. Take a step away and then come back and say, okay, is this something I really want later? Snap a photo so you never have to lose the memory.
I hadn't thought of that. That's a good idea.
So if there's a photograph, instead of hanging it on the wall, maybe just keep it on your camera roll. Something like that. You've always got it. Break free of aspirational clutter. The good silverware that you never use. The leather-bound Shakespeare editions taking on dust. Those types of things.
Depends on your interest too. If you like to read, you want to keep those. I mean, Sometimes it's just different strokes for different folks.
And the final thing it says, don't fear the wrath of dead people. They're not here anymore. So why feel guilty? You know?
Exactly.
All right, here's sports for you.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
It was a close one at Madison Square Garden between the Knicks and the Celtics.
Brunson right wing. Crossover. Finds Hart left wing. Another three. Another make. Josh Hart with the dagger. 15 seconds left. They lead by 6. And this place is going berserk.
You heard it all on the Knicks radio network. They defeated the Celtics 112-106. Hart ended with 26 points. The Rockets have won 8 in a row after taking down the 76ers 113-102. Kevin Durant, 29 points. LeBron James had 26 points and 11 assists as the Lakers outscored the Warriors 119-103. In men's college hoops, Michigan and star point guard Elliot Cadeau have agreed to a deal for him to return for his senior year. In the NHL, the Penguins have clinched a spot in the Stanley Cup playoffs after defeating the Devils 5-2, and the Avalanche have claimed the President's Trophy after topping the Flames 3-1.
Time now for Danny Brewer's Friday Pony Picks.
Sponsored by the Mint Gaming Hall at Kentucky Downs.
Located just north of the Tennessee state line, this entertainment destination features fine dining, live music, a Circa sports book, and over 1,000 gaming machines. As we build towards the first Saturday in May, keep in mind the Mint will play host to the world's largest Kentucky Derby party south of Louisville. For more info, visit themintgaming.com.
Now, here's Danny.
Saturday, April 11th, we're chasing stakes action at 3 different tracks across the country. First, Aqueduct, race 6. It's named for one of the best New York-bred racing heroes, the Mind Your Biscuit Stakes. 6.5 furlongs from New York breds. We're going with the number 4, Illmatic. Trained by Miguel Clement, he's 1 for 2 lifetime. Next, we're at Keeneland, the heart of horse country. Race 9, the Grade 1 Jenny Wiley, mile and 16th on turf. For older fillies and mares, you got a fantastic 10-horse field. The number 7, Lush Lips, is our top pick, trained by Brendan Walsh. She's got 6 wins in 3 seconds in her last 9 starts, and she's 1 for 1 at Keeneland. Our long shot play is number 3, Maduro. West Coast Shipper has been in the top 3 in 13 of 14 lifetime starts. Race 10 is the Lexington Stakes. 11 3-year-old colts going a mile and 16th on the dirt. Wide open race. We're going to take a little bit of a swing with the number 4, Enforced Agenda. Son of Liam's Map is trained by George Weaver. He's got a win and a 3rd place in 2 career starts. We're finishing at Oaklawn Park. Race 10 is the $1.25 million Apple Blossom Stakes. Grade 1 featured 9 talented fillies and mares. The number 1, Nitrogen, is our top pick. She's trained by Mark Cassie. Our long shot plays in this race is the number 5, Almond Joy. We also like the number 7, 5G. Remember, got a hunch, bet a bunch, back a horse, and get paid.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Right now, our time, 7:22. And you know what we like to do on Fridays like this, right? At this time, it's what we're watching.
Meet the Flintstones. Monday, happy days. Gilligan's Island. Ben.
All right, we're going to talk about some of the movies that are coming out here pretty soon, but I do have a couple of things before that. John, I got a text from Dalton, and Dalton said, Project Hail Mary, great movie.
Yes, I've heard that too.
So,
Ryan Gosling? No.
Jake Gyllenhaal, isn't it? No. Well, let me look it up now. I can't remember.
Right, maybe, I don't know. I thought it was Ryan Gosling.
It is Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
You're right. So, yeah, heard it was really good. Dalton said it was good. So, there you go. You've got that.
What is it about? Do you know? Does it say anywhere?
Science teacher Ryland Grace wakes up on a spaceship with no recollection of who he is or how he got there.
Okay.
His memory slowly returns and soon discovers that he must solve the riddle behind the mysterious substance that's causing the sun to die out.
I think it's kind of funny, too, isn't it? I mean, I think it's got a little humor in it, I believe.
Know. Maybe so.
And then it's already out. So,
it is out. Yeah. This is kind of a radio thing, but it ties into TV a little bit. And I think this is really cool, being a radio person. More than 40 years after WKRP in Cincinnati, the TV show, was canceled, a radio station with the same call sign is actually coming to Southwest Ohio.
Oh, this is real. This is real.
Okay. Yep. Oak City Media Incorporated, a nonprofit in North Carolina, currently operates 1019 WKRP in Raleigh, North Carolina. They recently announced that their call sign, WKRP, is headed to Cincinnati. So a station in Cincinnati has requested those call letters, and they've come up with some type of agreement, which I'm sure includes some money. So the WKRP will actually be in Cincinnati.
That's pretty interesting. You know, I read somewhere, too, and I didn't know this, that there was a WKRP in Cincinnati second, like a reboot.
Really?
I mean, like, I don't know if you call it a reboot, but I did not know that. Now, 3 or 4 of the main ones weren't in it, and it didn't last but about 20 episodes, maybe 15 or 20. So Les Nessman was still on it, I think.
A prior television reboot, the new WKRP in Cincinnati, ran from 1991 to 93 in syndication. It featured some of the original cast members.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that.
I
Didn't
did
have
not
a clue.
either. Very interesting there. Some of the big movies. Hamlet. Oh, no. That's not a very good list. Terrible list. Some of the most anticipated. That's what I wanted. Go back. Computers being stupid. Nope, wrong one. This is great radio, isn't it? The Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, that's a big hit.
Been a lot about that. Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
Oh, that's with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz, the original people.
Yeah?
There,
Okay.
yeah.
Apex. Michael Thriller. Michael Jackson. It's Michael, 2026, about Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Jafar Jackson's playing him.
Yes. Animal Friends. Looks like a comedy. Ryan Reynolds, Jason Momoa, several different people in that. Mortal Kombat 2 NYCC. The Mandalorian and Grogu movie. So they're bringing that to the big screen.
Oh, okay.
Which was a Disney thing. The Breadwinner, directed by Nate Bargatze.
Oh,
it's his feature film debut.
Yeah. I think he's
written, produced, and starring in this in the spring of 2026.
I think maybe that's about a stay-home dad, maybe.
Yes, something like that, I think. Masters of the Universe. He-Man, a real live-action He-Man coming to the big screen. Scary Movie 6. Disclosure Day. Toy Story 5.
Yeah, they were going to bring it back. They didn't think. I wish they wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think it ended great. By the way, have you ever seen Aquaman?
Yes.
You like it?
It was okay.
Okay. I've just seen the first 15, 20 minutes of it. I thought it was great. But I haven't seen the rest of it. I've got it taped.
Yeah, I mean, it was... Supergirl is coming out in June, too.
Yeah.
Kind of looking forward to that. All right, just some of the movies. A little what we're watching here from the Wake Up Crew.
From brakes and alignments to new tires and wheels. Tire World, locally owned and operated in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Online at tireworld.us.
Is your saving for retirement strategy involving the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday"? If so, we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin, and when it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started towards your retirement goals. Give us a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Wanda Copley at the Villages of Murfreesboro.
Sometimes as we get older, we seem to disappear from society. If you want to live in an atmosphere where people care about you and they work to make sure that you are happy, when you walk into the Villages of Murfreesboro, you sense a happy place, I think.
This is Shanda McDaniel at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Come see us, the Villages of Murfreesboro. We're near the avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
This is a paid legal ad.
At the law offices of John Day, we take only real cases that make a real difference.
Dear John, I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done so much. I know you went over and beyond, and that's why I just think the world of you. Thank you. Robert K.
My pleasure, Robert. If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. Call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
The Wake
Wake Up Crew, fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Back on the Wake Up Crew Friday morning at 7:30 already. Goodness gracious.
And happy birthday today to Cindy Jones, Brian Bartlett, Dorothy Williams, Tom Tyndall, Chuck Bloor, and Emmett Rigsby. Happy birthday to them. Tomorrow, Mary Lee McDonald, Jason Bennett, Jeremy Bird, Jamie Wallach, and Patsy Baker have birthdays.
Yeah, those are the names we have currently. If you want to add to our birthday list, very simple, but you got to get on the stick here. Text 615-893-1450 or WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor. Get them here to us as well, and we'll pick it up and take it from there. But this is your deadline to get them in. We're going to announce everything we gather in about a half an hour.
With the law offices of John Day on your side, we understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 80 degrees. Wind southwesterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, light winds, lows drop to 52. Saturday, lots more sunshine, highs warm into the low 80s. And then Saturday night, mostly clear with lows falling back to 55. I'm meteorologist Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 48.
Good morning. It's just now starting to load up with a little bit more volume in the last few minutes. It's been pretty light to moderate out here on 24 westbound. Coming in right now from Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. Still limping along up through that section of Robertson County from that earlier crash. It's in its cleanup stages, but what a mess. 24 westbound at the 19-mile marker. That's past that Pleasant View area. There as you head towards Clarksville. Still give yourself a little extra time just to be on the safe side. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. If you're having transmission problems, come to Amco Transmissions today at 3020 Nolensville Pike in South Nashville. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
New legislation out of Nashville could soon impact workers across Rutherford County, aiming to expand access to retirement savings. House Bill 1447, sponsored by State Representative Charlie Baum, proposes a state-run retirement plan for private sector employees whose jobs don't offer traditional options like a 401k. The Tennessee Retirement Savings Plan Act would require certain employers to automatically enroll workers at a default 5% contribution rate, while still allowing individuals to opt out or adjust their savings. The program would be overseen by a newly created board and rolled out in phases beginning in 2029, starting with larger companies. Supporters say that the goal is to provide a reliable, portable savings option for workers across Rutherford County and beyond who might otherwise fall through the cracks. Meanwhile, Murfreesboro police are investigating a death discovered on Tinnell Court, with the case quickly leading to an arrest several miles away on Steelson Court near Franklin Highway. Detectives with the Violent Crimes Unit say there's no ongoing threat to the community as they work to piece together what happened between the two locations. Neighbors in the typically quiet area described a strong police presence throughout the day as officers gathered evidence and secured the scene. Authorities have not yet released the identities of those involved, and investigators say more information will be shared once next of kin notifications are complete, as the case continues to unfold here in Murfreesboro. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett for WGNS, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
This is Bud Rakes, former principal of Smyrna High School. I'm a resident of Adams Place, and I recommend that you come and visit us here at Adams Place. It's a great place to be. Well, you can be yourself, if you want to talk with people, you can. There's 3 square meals. The biggest thing I like here, that everybody is so friendly. And of course, I would encourage anyone, if they're looking for a place, to look at Adams Place, because they'll have a hard time beating it.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
Do you want light?
You can't believe the lights we have at the Restore.
Oh, yes, sir. We have lighting.
Chandeliers, pendants, flush mounts, table lamps.
Just come down and take a look.
Shopping at the Restore.
Shop?
Yeah.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Do you want your money to work hard for you? Who doesn't? South Central Bank has 2 CD specials that will help your money grow. South Central Bank has a 5-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 4.15% or a 25-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 3.8%. 2 great ways to put your money to work. You choose the term that works best for you. $500 minimum balance to obtain the APY. Stop at our location at 1602 West Northfield Boulevard in Georgetown Park today and take advantage of our 2 great rates. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Wake Up Crew at 7:35 from the Big G, WGNS, and it is time for us to play trivia. Once again, being put to the test here.
That's right, and you did great. What day was it? Yesterday or the day before?
Or the day before, or just any day, really.
You did great. 14 out of 15, I believe it was. Yeah, but today's a little bit harder. We've gone, but there's still multiple choice. So you seem to be the king of it. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
What were the dates of World War II? Was it 1939 to 44, 1940 to 45? 1941 to 44 or 1939 to 1945?
41 to 44?
I'm sorry.
I never can get that one.
1939 to 1945.
I think, yeah.
Now, I would have gotten that wrong also in your behalf. I would have said 40 to 45, and I would have been wrong. I know it ended in 45, though. What was the name of the famous trading route network on land that linked China to other regions? The Ivory Road, the Silk Road, the Spice Road, or the Wool Road? Now think about the clue. Trading route network on land that linked China to other regions.
I'm going to say Spice.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was the Silk Road. Which event led to the beginning of World War I? The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand? The German invasion of Luxembourg and Belgium, the German naval blockade of Great Britain, or the sinking of the Lusitania? Assassination of Ferdinand, Archduke Ferdinand.
What's the second one?
The German invasion of Luxembourg and Belgium.
I'm going to say that one.
Okay, that's wrong, Brian. You're 0 for 3. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Okay.
Here we go. You're gonna make a comeback now. What was the infamous European plague of the 1300s called? The plague to end all plagues, the Great Plague, the Black Death, or the Great Reckoning?
The Black Death?
That's correct. What a great guess. Which African country has the most pyramids built? Egypt, Sudan, Uganda, Ethiopia? Be careful.
Sudan.
That's correct. Oh, making a comeback. Who helped start the Protestant Reformation by writing a document known as the 95 Theses? Was it John Calvin, William Tyndale, Martin Luther, or John Knox? The Protestant Reformation.
Martin Luther?
That's correct. It's coming back to you now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who was the very first Roman emperor? Was it Caligula, Nero, Augustus, or Tiberius?
Roman Emperor Augustus.
That's correct. Have you gone? Are you 4 and 3 now? I think something like that.
Something.
What was the first state established in the USA? Was it Pennsylvania, New York, Delaware, or Rhode Island?
I think it's Delaware or Rhode Island.
Well, you tell me.
Delaware.
Delaware is correct. After which global conflict was the United Nations formed? World War I, World War II, the Cold War, or the Korean War?
Pretty sure it was World War II.
That's correct. Who signed all 3 documents that freed America from British rule? Was it George Washington? Was it Thomas Jefferson? Was it Alexander Hamilton? Or was it Benjamin Franklin, who signed all 3 documents that freed America from British rule?
Ben Franklin.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, I've got one. This is geography.
Oh, great.
In what city are the Spanish... No, I'm going to give you... Here's one. What is the lowest land elevation point on Earth? Death Valley, the Deep Lake, the Dead Sea, or Lake Erie? If I'm saying that right.
The Dead Sea.
That is correct. Unbelievable. What an amazing comeback.
Little trivia for you here on This Morning and the Wake Up Crew.
When it comes to your child's health,
you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt,
for every boo-boo,
every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you
every step of the way.
Hi, this is Bill Mills, and I'm inviting you to come to Adams Place for a visit. There's a lot of entertainment that's brought into Adams Place. We can mix socially, exercising. There's a pool, there's puzzle rooms, and all sorts of things to keep you busy, no matter what you want to do.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
Habitat Restore has furniture.
At a great bargain price.
Couches, beds, tables.
We have it all.
At the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore, yeah.
If it's here today, you better get it.
Because it may be gone tomorrow.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Hi, I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor. And while you've heard the saying, slow and steady wins the race, that same concept can be applied to long-term investing. Investing a little bit at a time on a regular basis can really add up. We call this systematic investing, and though it doesn't guarantee a profit or prevent a loss, it's a way to take advantage of market volatility instead of enduring it. Give me a call, Lee Colvin, at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
7:42 as we wrap up the Wake Up Crew here this Friday.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
All right, John. What do you call a man in debt?
I don't know what.
Owen.
Replay.
That got a big 5. That would be argued by somebody.
I was a little surprised by that.
Oh, you didn't think it was a 5?
No, I mean, I
can give
good.
you whatever you think it is.
No. I just appreciate the level of judging that you've done here lately.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of like bribery. You know, don't butter me up. Alan thought it was amazing.
I bet he did.
Your jokes are amazing.
See?
Going to try something new here.
Oh, no.
The last story of the show.
What?
The last story of the show.
Okay.
What would be the best burger for your buck, do you think, out of all of the fast food chains?
The best burger for your buck.
Mm-hmm. I have them rated here. Now, they did this by ounce. So what they cost per ounce.
Crystal. No, it's probably not even on there. Let's see.
Of the big chains, who would you think has the cheapest burger? Just like a regular little cheeseburger.
McDonald's.
I would have thought that too. But apparently Whataburger's just
plain cheeseburger
comes in at $1.66 per ounce, where McDonald's is $1.91. The Burger King cheeseburger comes in at $1.99 per ounce. Then we jump up all the way to Wendy's, $2.21, Culver's $2.22, DQ $2.38, Hardee's $2.39. And Jack in the Box, $2.45. I just did the ones we have around here, but where you can get your best burger for your buck.
I don't know that I had a Jack in the Box burger. I don't know if I've ever had one of theirs. I always ate their tacos.
It's been a minute. Yeah. I never had their tacos from there, if you can believe it.
Boy, they were really good. Even Dalton, said they're good.
Yeah. Well, if it's got that seal of approval. All right. So what did we learn today?
Is that the DBA, the Dalton DSA, the Dalton seal of approval? Yeah, DSA. Yeah. What did we learn? We talked about decluttering, which is somebody in every family's got one, that doesn't do a very good job of that.
Right.
We talked about movies that are coming out or are already out, and some are really good. That one with Ryan Gosling, that's supposed to be real good. We did
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary. And your skills at trivia, multiple choice only, are second to none.
Really?
14 out of 15, and then I think it was like 12 out of 15 in the one today.
Started off a little slow today.
Started off real slow. But it was okay. You made a really bounce back. 12 in a row. Do you know that? 12 in a row.
I was kind of rolling at the end. I had to warm up, I guess.
Maybe the questions were a little easier too.
Probably.
But, yeah. But really, really good job. I've got to give it to you.
Who would know the Silk Project or whatever it was for China? But, and
you had a 5 on the dad joke today. So it's been an amazing week for you.
Maybe I should retire.
Oh, you might want to. Yeah. There's a lot of people requesting that. But anyway, that's all we got time for today, isn't that right? Oh, I did it again, didn't I?
Do you want to do something else?
No, I was trying to take over the show. Sorry. One day we're going to swap hours.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah. I think it'll be great.
Sure.
You have this great control of the 7 o'clock hour, though. It's really hard to beat.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that works out.
But Dalton's got to be here for it.
Oh, of course he does. He'll probably want to take over. All right.
He already has. What are you talking about?
Yeah, really. Hope you have a good weekend out there, everybody. It'll be the whole crew back with you on Monday, so hope you'll join. For John, I'm Brian. Until next time, take care out there.
Purple people, and it sure is fine. But that's not the reason that I came to land.
I want to get a job in a rock and roll band.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Sunny for today. Highs top out near 80 degrees. Wind southwesterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, light